Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another JJLM Worlds video. So today we're gonna try 6 of my favorite Belizean dishes made out of corn, or can as we say it back home. So today we have Panades. These are orange walk style tacos. Now I didn't get these. Just for everyone to know, I'm in California. These obviously did not come from Orange Walk. They came from Mars Caribbean Restaurant, great Caribbean restaurant here in LA, and they sell Orange Walk style tacos. I'll taste them and see if they taste like Orange Walk style tacos, or if any of you have tried their tacos, let me know if they taste like the ones back home. And then we also have Garnaches and Salbutes, and we have Ducunu, I'm just mouth watering, and chicken tamales. So we're gonna try each one. So they're all bought from various Belizean restaurants in LA. We're all gonna try each one and see if they taste like the ones back home. So again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, put on the notification bell. I post about every 2 weeks. And I post various videos about Belize and other things regarding, my life and travel and health and wellness stuff. So just, subscribe and check it out. There'll be new videos every 2 weeks. So first up is the Panades. So I love Panades. So Panades is basically, there's 2 types. There is the fish and the beans Panades. I only like the beans Panades. I actually don't like the fish Panades. And it is fried masa, or like corn meal, I guess. And inside they put refried beans. And it's really good. I mean, back home you would eat these, people sell them on the weekends, and we would eat them all the time on the weekends. So let's see how this one tastes. It tastes like home. This is what the inside looks like. So the beans is right inside there, and that's all the corn masa on it. It's all fried. Fried stuff is always good. It definitely tastes really good. It tastes just like home. Yeah, that tasted really good. So now, and it tastes like back home. So I also forgot to say, I'll rank these, not in terms of like which one's better than the other one. I like them all. I'll rank them to say basically 1, they taste nothing like the one back home, or 5, they taste exactly like the ones back home. So for those Panades, I'll give them a 4 out of 5 Belizean flags. They taste very much like the ones back home, but they're a little smaller. I feel like the ones back home are bigger. So yeah, I'll give them a 4 out of 5 flags, not stars, but stars too. So now we're gonna try the Orange Walk style tacos. These are sold in Orange Walk town, in the Orange Walk district of Belize, and they're very famous. Like, everyone who goes to Orange Walk has to go get an Orange Walk taco. Excuse me. Panades is so good. So for this one, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It tastes like Orange Walk tacos, but it's well seasoned, but it doesn't taste exactly like it. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5, not because it's bad or anything, but it doesn't taste exactly like the Orange Walk tacos. Probably it could be because I took it as takeout. So it's been maybe an hour or so after I bought it. So maybe that's why. Maybe if I had it in the restaurant, it'd be more. So I'll give it like a 3.5. 3.5 out of 5 flags. But it's really good. So the next one, or the next 2, are Garnaches and Salbutes. So Garnaches this one is very popular in Belize. I mean, I feel like when I was living there, I ate this almost every other day, especially when I was at school. These are pretty easy to sell as street food. So the Garnaches is pretty much Parmesan cheese, beans, a fried corn tortilla, basically like a hard shell, beans, Parmesan cheese, and like a salsa on top. And some people, I think they put meat on it, and some people put like a ketchup type of sauce on it. So, but these are really popular back home. So let's see how these taste. So I mean, it's a little bit soggy. It's supposed to have more of a crunch to it. This is because it took so long to eat them. But it tastes really good. It tastes exactly like the Garnaches back home. It's well seasoned too. Let me close this here. I'm gonna go taco. Sorry, I said let me close it together and make a taco out of it. The sauce that is on top is really good. That really makes it really well. So I'll give this like a 3.5. I'll give it a 4 if it wasn't soggy, but that's my fault. So I'll give it a 4. I'll take it back. I'll give it a 4 flags out of 5 for it's really good. So the next one, the third one, is Salbutes. So basically it's a fried corn, but slightly like puffy. It's more puffy than the hard shell of Garnaches. Usually it has shredded chicken, shredded cabbage, and the same salsa on top that's kind of similar to the salsa that's on the Garnaches. And it's a little more substantial of a meal than the Garnaches. The Garnaches is flatter, and it has a lot. This one has a lot. Obviously, it has meat, a lot more meat on it. So take a look at that. It's pretty big. So let's try. Let's see how this tastes. Well, that's good. That's actually really good. Hold up. This is really good. Yeah, that Salbutes is really good. That gets a 5 out of 5. It tastes exactly like the ones back home. It's just enough amount of kick and spice to it. And I had it in the car for maybe an hour. So it held up well after a long drive like that, and it still has all the flavor and kick and taste to it. So this one, I definitely have to give a 5 out of 5 because it tastes exactly like the ones back home, and it held up for a long drive because I was driving back from LA to San Diego. So yeah, 5 flags out of 5 flags for these Salbutes. So the next one is called a Ducunu, and I love Ducunu. I mean, it's corn again. It's a corn masa. I think it's cooked. There's like butter in it, and it's kind of molded into like a tamale looking shape. And there's some Ducunu with meat in it, but some of them don't have meat. This one I don't think has any meat in it. And when I was a kid, there was a guy who rode his bicycle in the neighborhood, and he sold freshly cooked Ducunu. And he would ring his little bike bell, and my mom or myself would run outside to buy $1 worth of Ducunu. I think you got 2 for $1, I think. And we would eat that with our dinner. Yeah, and we loved it. It was so good. Let me know below if you guys like Ducunu, or it's not something that's your favorite, but definitely was my favorite. All right, so let's try this and see what it tastes like. If you can see there, so that's the corn. It's pretty much all corn. It's pretty flavorful though. The corn tastes really good here. And it has a good kick to it too. It tastes exactly like a Ducunu. Exactly like home. Yep. 5 out of 5 for this one. That's really good. So the last one we're going to try is a tamales. So tamales are really popular in most of Central America. Each country kind of does it differently. They look a little different depending on where you are. So in Belize, they're about this size. They tend to have like an orange color to it, given like the sauce and stuff that's in there. There's usually a piece of meat in there. Sometimes it's like a whole leg, a whole chicken leg. Some of them cook with pork, some of them are cooked with beef. Some of them it's just they have beans in them too. And they're usually wrapped in a banana leaf. They're very different from like Mexican tamales, which more look like the Ducunu. That's more like what a Mexican tamales would look like, but it's still very different. So yeah, so let's see how this one tastes. But let me take a closer look. So yeah, as you can see there's like a piece of meat there. You know, I think it's like a chicken leg, and then you know it's all corn. There's like different seasonings inside. So and it's all wrapped up in a banana leaf. Okay, so let's try this one. Yep, it's a whole. Look at that. It's a whole. Look at that. It's a whole chicken leg. And look, the meat just falls right off. That's all meat. That's not corn. This, yeah, they made it exactly how they make it back home. Let me see how the chicken tastes. It's all messy, but it's good though. Perfectly seasoned. Perfectly seasoned. The meat has that nice consistency. That's so good. Try the corn part. Tastes exactly like home. 5 out of 5 for this one. 5 flags out of 5 flags. This one's really good. I don't think Annie's gonna get any of this. I'm gonna eat all this stuff right now. But I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me chow down all this food. So yeah, so thanks for checking out this short video. These are my top 6 dishes made out of corn, Belizean dishes. So to kind of review the Ducunu and the Tamales and the Salbutes, 5 out of 5 flags, Belizean flags. Tastes exactly like the ones back home. The Garnaches, 3.5, you know, out of 5, mainly because they got soggy. Excuse me. So good. The orange walk tacos, you know, 3 out of 5. They don't taste exactly like orange walk tacos, but they were pretty good too. And the Panades, we gave them 4 out of 5. Those are actually really good, but the size is a little bit smaller than what I'm used to. So thanks for checking out my JJLM Eats video on JJLM's World. Subscribe, press the notification bell. I post videos every 2 weeks. And remember guys, to never stop exploring.